Okay, I'm going to whiz through a quick importing models. It's fairly straightforward. I've got a floor plane ready to go. I'm going to whiz up to the File menu at the top. You can have cookers, fridges, settees, tellies, you name it. 3D Warehouse, get models. Just type in what you want. You've got collections here you can click on should you wish, but I just tend to type in here what I'm after. And I'm going to type cooker. And you'll see here it's got 171 different cooker models it's found. You can scroll down, pick the loveliest cooker you can find. I'm just going to pick the first one, download model. If I clicked on the maker's name here, Mr. Architect, I could go and see what else this guy has made. But for the moment I'm just going to take his cooker, download model, load it directly into Sketchup. Yep, there we go. And as long as I get my cursor to say on face, I know I've plonked it on that floor. We can move it, rotate it with the normal tools we've learned before. Rarely do these objects come in at the size you want them to. So my first job, take measure tool, click on one end, click on the other, find out what size it presently is. It's 900mm. So usually you're going to have to rescale the model, so you want to know your scale factor. Let's say I want to make this half the size, 450mm. My scale factor is 0.5. Okay, now I know the size, I know my scale factor. I'm going to go to the View menu, Toolbars, Modification, new toolbar here with the Scale tool on it. Click the Scale tool and you get your resizing handles. You can just click and drag arbitrarily to whatever you fancy. Ones on the side will affect the width, not the height. Control Z to undo. Top ones will affect the height, not the width. Corner ones will keep it uniform. It will affect the height and the width uniformly. So I click and begin to drag, and then I'm going to type in the figure I want, which I'm going to say 0.5. It should make it a 450mm cooker now, half the size. I hit the enter key. Change tool so I don't accidentally drag and mess it up. Zoom back in and just double check. Take measure tool, one end to other end, 450mm. Okay. At 900, should I have wanted it to be a 600mm wide cooker? 600 divided by 900 is 0.666 recurring, so my scale factor would have been 0.66. Okay, so you can work out your scale factor for anything you want to do. Nothing's really useful. Use your imagination with models, because you can explode this model and just use bits. If you wanted these knobs for some reason, or those rings on the top to make something else, you can take those off separately. Right click on the model and go down to explode. You may have to do this more than once because it may have been grouped in several stages, so as many times as you need, right click, explode, there you go. You'll see it's now all separate surfaces. So if I just wanted this knob for some reason, I'm going to come in here, click on every surface, holding the shift key down in between, so as I select multiple surfaces, okay, and just click on everything that makes up that knob, pointed it and right click, go down to make group, and I've made a new group out of that knob, which I can move or copy or take elsewhere. And you can do that with any component parts of the model. Okay, so hopefully that's fairly straightforward. Use your imagination. There's cookers, settees, tellies, there's bits of model you can take and make up your own if you don't have what you want. Use your imagination, loads of stuff available, and it'll save you a lot of time. Hope that was useful. I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.